What's up, guys? How you all doing? Cosmic Carrier here, bringing you another World of Tanks episode. For those of you that are new here, please feel free to subscribe, and for my regular viewers and subscribers, hello, welcome one and all, and welcome to a new series, what I think will become a successful series, I hope. And basically I'm going to be calling it the episode's Anatomy of a Battle. Then this is basically where I stop and start the gameplay, and I analyze and kind of discuss my movements, you know, and what I do and this and that. So here we are, E-100 on Prokhorovka, and it's a standard battle, and as you can see, there are 3 pieces of artillery in play on the opposing team. 3 pieces. This doesn't happen very often, but it does happen every once in a while. So the name of the game in this battle is win the battle, of course, but avoid the friggin' artillery. Avoid the bloody artillery. What else can I say? Avoid the bloody artillery. So as we're coming up here, we're having a good little scout look around, and the gentleman to our left, they will be throughout most of the gameplay, they're going to be having tunnel vision. They're going to be looking forward, and looking forward only primarily, and this is a bad thing, especially if you're on Prokhorovka. Never have double tunnel vision. Always keep your head on the swivel, keep looking around, be aware of your surroundings, and this will increase your chances of surviving. And I need to pause this because this is kind of an explanation what happens with my first shot, which actually doesn't happen. The medium tank that's in front of me, for a second I think this medium that's in front of me isn't actually a player. I thought for a millisecond that it was actually a burnt out tank shell, you know, part of the map, and for a millisecond that I thought that, kind of mucked up my shot, and I didn't actually take the shot. So that's exactly what happened right there, if you guys got my explanation. But yeah, like I said, these gentlemen, these 2-3 tanks to the left of me, they seem to have tunnel vision. You know, they seem to be primarily focused on the tanks that are in front of them and nobody else, which you should never do on Prokhorovka. I mean, if you watch me play on Prokhorovka, my head is on the swivel. You know, I'm looking left, I'm looking right. You know, you cannot be focused on what's in front of you. You know, you need to be aware of your surroundings. I know I don't like in this battle, I don't look at the mini map, the main map all too much, you know, because I'm pretty much focused on what's in front of me and what's on my flanks, you know, and but that's not necessarily tunnel vision, if you know what I mean. It's you know, being focused on the area surrounding you. Tunnel vision is, you know, when you're focused on what's in front of you, you know, and nothing else. And I see Yak Tiger, I think he's eyeballing me, not too sure there, so I'm keeping a close eye on him. Now moving on, scooting up to the front. Oh, this is kind of important. I'm going to slow this down for you guys to see. And what I see this red dot in the distance, this little medium tank, and what I'm trying to do is, you know, guess when he's going to come forward, and I'm going to slow it down here so you guys see exactly what I mean. But I'm trying to kind of synchronize my movements with his movements. I'm trying to synchronize him reaching the top of the hill with me reaching the top of the hill, and taking advantage of the fact that he's, you know, constantly looking forward. He's got tunnel vision, and, you know, letting off one into his side. And as you can slow down here, yep, you see him move forward. He disappears, but I'm predicting he's moving forward just like I am, and we will meet up. Yep, there he is, and he does actually look at me, and I do actually mess up the shot somewhat, but that's because he passes behind his teammate, and when I fire my shot, I hit his teammate instead. Not the result that I wanted, nonetheless a result. So we are good to go. And there we go, there's the Arty. So the Arty has finally announced itself. So now I'm kind of crapping my pants. 3 pieces of Arty, you know, I forgot about you, Arty. Where you been, Arty? And now I'm like, okay, so at least one of them are eyeballing me, you know, so I'm apprehensive, you know, about my moves. You know, gotta love that Arty, gotta love that Arty. You see, as you can see there, you know, the Arty has affected my moves, so to speak. You know, I rushed that shot, I didn't zoom in. That's because of the Arty, you know. That's because of the Arty, and plus we're 1/3 of the way into the game. We just hit the 5-minute mark. You know, the bad guys are more aware of, you know, what we are doing, and vice versa. And look at this Jagdtiger. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You know, he's most probably eyeballing me. He sees what I'm doing. He's aware of, you know, the tactics that I'm using, and he's you know, he's eyeballing me. And so Jagdtiger's on my tail, you know. Is the Arty on my tail? You know, we're 5 minutes into the game. Everybody's kind of, you know, sussing each other out. Everybody's like, okay, I get what this guy's doing, I get what they're doing. So everybody needs to be much more, you know, apprehensive, much more careful. IS-7 is lighting me up. Is he the one who's lighting me up? See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm being very apprehensive, very careful with, you know, how I move. And that IS, yeah, he did light me up, but he's pulled back because he got a smack in the face from, I think that was the Arty. So he's been dealt with, you know. He's received a slap in the face, and he's kind of pulled back. But look at the Jagdtiger, still there, still a threat. Still a threat, you know. The Jagdtiger needs to be dealt with. You know, I can't continue pounding the guys on my left until, oh, Jagdtiger, this is good, this is good. So I feel confident to pull up here. Not just confident, but I feel like this Jagdtiger really needs to be taken out. And I don't get the kill, but it was good enough for me. I mean, he's dead. He's taken care of. And look at me in lawnmower mode. Look at this extreme lawnmower mode. You know, swerve left, swerve right. You know, 3 pieces of Arty still in play. So now I can continue. Slaughtering these guys on the left. Well, attempting to anyway. Doing my best to. So let's continue on and let's see what happens. So now the Jagdtiger has been taken care of. The IS-7 has pulled back, and I'm kind of more confident. As you can see there, you know, I was zooming in and making sure I got that shot. But look, lo and behold, Arty back in play, and watch me do lawnmower mode here. It's just like extreme lawnmower mode, you know, to the max, to the full. You know, look, there you go. So so Arty, at least 1 piece of Arty, maybe all 3 pieces of Arty, definitely eyeballing me. You know, got a keen eye on greedy Greta. So as you'll see here, I'm much more careful about my moves. I'm much more apprehensive. You know, see, no, don't wanna. No way, Jose. I'm not interested. You know, that Arty, it just totally affects how you play the game. You know, and as we look up, we're losing 7-4. You know, we literally only have 3 pieces, 3 tank. Pardon me, we have 6 tanks. Again, the Arty. I was right. We have literally just 6 tanks left. You know, 6 tanks. We have 2 pieces of artillery on our team, but literally just 6 tanks. You know, to win the game. You know, versus their what is it, 7 or 8? I'm not sure. But so I'm very cautious here, very apprehensive. You know, you game style is, you know, totally changing. Where before you had the kind of like balls of steel, you know, now you're in kind of survival mode basically, and you gotta make it to the end of the game. So very, very apprehensive. And as you can see, I'm scooting way back. I'm scooting really, really deep. Like I said, this is a anatomy of a battle, of my gameplay. It's not necessarily, I didn't say that it was a victory, I didn't say it was fantastic. I'm just kind of explaining the way I think, you know, the way I move, you know, how, you know, what routes I take, you know, why, kind of thing, you know. And no way am I going to get this shot. Not effective in the slightest. And I'm just being detected. I'm being sixth sense. And it's going to be game over soon for me if I don't make something happen, because that Artie is just in love with me. T11 coming over the ridge. Yeah. Faff up my shot. What can I say? Detected, sixth sense. Tortoise coming over the ridge there. I'm trying to get out of the way because he's lighting me up like a Christmas tree, and I get taken out. Like I said, guys, I didn't say it was a victory. I just wanted to, I think this was a great game for explaining, you know, how I think, you know, how I move, you know, what I personally do when I'm in battle, you know. But we do eventually go on to win the game, so it all worked out in the end. Let's take a look at those stats, which are average. But it was a great game nonetheless. I can lose a game and still say it's a great game. Yeah, I can indeed. Like I said, nothing special, nothing spectacular. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy. Enjoy my message to the haters. Adios, muchachos.